Well, hello. Oh my God, what a night. Listen, I've been sitting there laughing all by myself. I'm like, I need to laugh with my people. Welcome to Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. Hi, Bebop. Let me get the live chat. Sunshine Country Chickens. Did you guys watch all that crazy shit? Mr. Moo grounded her from the internet now. That was wild. That was like the best show I've ever seen on the Girl World tubes. That shit was funny as oh my God. I crown Marty the king of Girl World. That was the funniest shit I ever seen. She folded like a lawn chair. Missy Moo. He don't know who he's dealing with. Yeah, we do now. You were running around the house crying. And she lied about him. She lied about the dog thing. She lied about the channel being hacked. She did. He told her she had to dance for 3 minutes. Listen, let's do the recap. Let's try now. Okay, you didn't watch anything. Listen. I would fire it up, but I'm not going to play Marty's stuff. You know what? Listen, she lied about being in the hospital. Yeah. He goes, I have been laughing all by myself I can't even tell you how long now. I have been laughing. When she told her she had to apologize to Nader, and she was just, oh my God, was that fucking funny. Yeah, she did lie about saying he tried to get pictures of her kid. So anyway, let's do the recap. This shit was too funny. She was wailing and screaming and reeing in the background. Oh my God. That was freaking hysterical. I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Kick her off the YouTubes. God. You know, Chantal's over there acting like the pious Muslim now. Did you see that? Did you see after she see Missy Moo fold? Oh my God. Chantal's over there. Talking in her high BMI voice. Chantal's making videos now. You know, now she's acting like the pious Muslim. It's freaking hysterical. She's literally faking a health arc. And then Missy Moo faked a mental arc. I thought these two were badasses. Oh my God, I've been laughing so freaking hard. You don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just try and... It makes me laugh every time I think about what he did. She faked her channel being hacked because her husband said, we took down her main channel. We took it down. She will not be on YouTube anymore. I'm all press X to doubt. Marty had to show him that she had another channel. He goes, well, maybe she'll just crochet on there. Marty goes, I don't want to see her on the internet anymore. We're going to have a problem. Yeah. Foodie's over there faking a heart attack. I swear to God, you can't make this shit up. Okay, let's do this. Everybody, thumbs up. Does your wife own purple lingerie? Mr. Moo's not clueless. He sits by her every time she does this shit. Don't buy into his delusional bullshit. He's just acting like... Oh my God, that was YouTube history. I can't wait for all the clips tomorrow. You can't make this shit up. Okay, so let's start. So it starts out, he calls Missy's phone. Marty calls Missy's phone. She don't answer. Right? Then, or he called Mr. Moo, right? I don't remember who he called first, but anywho. Mr. Moo answers Missy Moo's phone. And he starts right out, I just wanted to let you know Missy's not here. Missy's not here. She's at the hospital. And Marty's all, really? And you got her phone. How are you supposed to get a hold of her? Your wife's in the hospital and she left her phone? He goes, now listen, Mr. Moo. Listen. If you're lying to me, things are going to get a lot worse. You heard the crackle and the panic in his voice. And he goes, yeah, her friend took her. Yeah, her friend took her. She had a medical emergency and you didn't take her? Your friend took her. You can't write this shit. They're the worst. Missy Moo and her husband. Yes. She's all... So anyway, he was scared. They're idiots. Absolute idiots. Anywho, so he got caught in a lie. Misty Moo was there. He had to fess up. He's lying harder than Little Tay. Right? Now, why'd they fake their deaths? Can we talk about that for a second? Lil Tay and her brother. What was all that bullshit? Was that a publicity stunt? Yeah, he checked to see if an ambulance went there. Anywho, so, oh my God, it was the funniest shit ever. So anyway, oh my God. Anyway, so then Mr. Moo fesses up. But he says, that she's there. But she can't talk. She's in a bad way. Oh my God. So then he said, I just want you to know, Marty. I want you to know, Marty, that I know you're going to do what you got to do. I know, there's nothing I can say. Marty goes, well, you lied to me. You lied to me. You know what I'm saying? You lied to me. I don't like liars. I'm sorry, Marty. But I just want you to know her channels are down. Marty goes, let me go check. The crochet channel's still there. But they took down the hacked channel. Wow, I'm glad they got back in there. They were able to take that channel down. She lied about the hacking. She lied about the dogs being threatened. She was making all that up. All of it. Now, anyway. Oh, my God. You know what? It was gold. The freaking chat was losing their minds. They were like, this is better than Cyrax. Welcome to the girl world. Why do you think we're all in here? So anyway, he goes, I want to talk to her on the phone, or none of this is going to stop. So he goes, I'll be right back. I think he's keeping the photos. I think he's keeping the photos for probably future use. Because we got to check and see if she comes back on the tubes. She'd been warned not to. Press X to doubt. Missy Moo can't stay away. She can't stay away from her channel, her videos. She can be crocheting a house, a condo, on that crochet channel with her mouth duct taped shut. That's my guess. But you know it won't last long. So anyway, Missy Moo gets on the phone. And she's like, Marty? He's like, Missy? Why'd you lie? And then she started that hysterical crying thing again and just handed the phone back to her husband and wandered off, right? I don't want my kids to see me like this. I can't talk to you. Hands the phone back to Mr. Moo. The fake cry was gold. Mr. Moo's holding the phone. Take this fucking phone. He knows you're not in the psych ward. He knows you're not in the hospital. She's afraid of Chantal. I'm thinking so. Chantal's like, you better do this or I'm releasing everything I know about you. This is the best soap opera ever. That was the best part, Dildo. Absolutely the best part. We'll get there. So then, they're having a long conversation, Mr. Moo and Marty. And Mr. Moo's acting like he didn't know anything about her life and he doesn't even understand technology. The best cop out there could be. So where's this other channel of hers? And he knew it existed. Give me a break. Because anyway, Marty directed him very patiently over to the crochet channel. He goes, well, that's not our dog. It's a cartoon. Marty goes, I'm well aware that that's a cartoon dog and not your real dog. I'm in the chat. He's a simp. He's just like Pete. He just sits by her side and lets her do all this shit. Because that's what Pete would do. Huh? I don't know. Right? Marty's smart, but funny as shit. And he goes, now, Marty, I promise you these channels are coming down. There's no videos on that channel, Marty. Marty, there's no videos on that channel. He goes, but you said the channels were gone. Well, you know, she ain't going to be going on there and putting any videos up. I mean, unless she crochets. He's afraid of his own wife. I would be like, I'd pull the router out of the wall. I would. Now you're really not going on, right? Smash the phone. Look what you've done to our family, you crazy bitch. Anywho. And Marty's trying to explain and ask Mr. Moo if he's well aware of all the shenanigans his wife's been up to. And she's the one that put the family in danger. You know what I'm saying? And he's just acting like, huh? What? He goes, well, haven't you talked to Salah? He's like, well, yeah. He goes, so where'd you talk to him at? Was it voicemails or voice or FaceTime? What? Oh, no, just through the Instagram. Okay, he says, so what does Salah have to say about Foodie Beauty? And he's just spilling the beans. Mr. Moo's just like, fuck it, I ain't lying to this guy anymore. Well, basically that he just, Chantal's behavior, upsets him and he don't like it. We already knew that. What's going on? I don't like Missy Moo, but I saw him bullying an elderly man. I don't like Missy Moo. You saw who bullying an elderly man? Well, this is what I think had Missy Moo spiraling because of the nudes and the lingerie photos. And it took Marty a while to get there. You know what I mean? You thought Mr. Moo? You think Mr. Moo's an elderly man? Mr. Moo's my age. He isn't elderly. He's my age. And he wasn't bullying him. Knock it off, City Swag. Anyway. No? What are you talking about then? Right? Take your time, City Swag. Take your time. Since what you have to say is that important that we need to know. Another video, not Mr. Moo. Who, Cyrax? You think Cyrax sold? You think, who are you talking about? I'm going to guess anybody. Yeah, Marty was very cordial. I'm going to guess anybody Marty was talking to, and you call it bullying, has a very sketchy past and is on the internet doing sketchy shit. So anyway, back to where we were, City Swag. Anyway, yes, he was very kind to Mr. Moo. He even told him he felt sorry for him because he had to live with Missy Moo. And she must be exhausting, and he doesn't know how he does it. Doesn't even know how he does it. Anyway. Oh, yeah, Mr. Moo's been sitting next to Missy Moo the whole time online. Remember that? When she was exposing everything? Give me your phone. Look it. This is Mr. Moo's phone. Remember? Then remember she was talking about all these weird foreign guys calling her ever since Salah had their Instagrams, right? Mr. Moo sitting there, listen, stamping all of it. He was stamping all of it. So, yeah, you don't sit in ignorance. You know that. Anywho. So then, okay. He got her on the phone again. This time she came back calm. Hi, Marty. He's like, why did you lie about me saying I wanted to hurt your animals? I love animals. Then she started apologizing and crying again. Wandered off. She had to go attend to the birds or something. Mr. Moo gets back on the phone. He's trying to wrap this up in a bow. But here was the thing about Mr. Moo. He just wanted it to end. Thank you, Sandra. So he just wants this to end, but if you caught some of the things Mr. Moo was saying, he was lying for her. So anyway, then we came to a point where he said, Marty said, you know, Mr. Moo, I got a question for you. Do you know the nods? You know, nodder. Nader, nodder. Call him what you want. He says, yeah. And he says, well, what do you know about her interaction with Nodder? And he says, well, I know she don't like him. And then he goes, does she own purple lingerie? He's like, nope, she don't own purple lingerie. Do all men know what color your pajamas are? No. She's over there going, probably to him, right? He goes, well, what if I told you that she sent pictures to Nodder? He said, well, I'd like to see those pictures. He goes, well, I'm going to need an apology from your wife. He goes, hold on a minute. This time he mutes. Oh, shit, that was funny. Then she comes back to the phone. He went and got her. Let's just say that. And then she gets on the phone. Marty, I'm really sorry. Marty, I'm really sorry. He goes, you need to apologize to my girlfriend for trying to ruin her business. She can hear you. I'm sorry, Jamie. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then she, she starts getting all worked up. And then she leaves again. Mr. Moo gets back on the phone like, was that good enough? Do we get to live in peace now? He goes, will you take that video down, Marty? He said, well, first of all, I'm going to need her to make a video and put it on the crochet channel. And I need her to be very specific to all the people she needs to apologize to. And Mr. Moo's like, but you didn't see her apology video months ago? Remember that one? She apologized to Girl World. Remember that? And then what? She took it all back and went and did shitty stuff again. Yeah, Mr. Moo was, you know what? He should have been like, you know what, Marty? Fist pumps. I'm taking care of this shit. I'm going to own my household in the next 2 hours. Peace. You'll never see her on the internet again. What do you want her to do? Let's do it right now. Let me click this camera on. That's, you know what I mean? That's what he should have done. Mr. Moo. Poor Mr. Moo. So anyway. And then he said, now the funny part was Mr. Moo didn't ask about those pictures again, did he? He really didn't. He should have said, can I have those pictures now? I need to know what's going on. But no, he didn't. You know those pictures got to be real now, right? They got to be. They have sent her into a tizzy. So anyway, he goes, I'm not really pleased with her apologies. So no, I'm not going to take down that video. You know, the one that shows everything from the night before last. Right? I just didn't feel that apology was heartfelt. I just don't feel like she really meant it. So she gets back on the phone. And the worst part was, did you hear the worst part of that? She started talking about those pictures and not her. And he goes, that's not what you're supposed to be doing here. Why do you keep bringing up Nader? He goes, in fact, I need you to apologize to Nader now. And you just hear her voice trail off. That was the best part of all of it. She literally read all the way to the distance and you heard a door shut. Honest to God, you can't make it up. It was gold. You're going to see all the clips tomorrow. It was just too much. That was some funny shit. I lost it when she apologized to Nader and flipped out. That was the best. You know, because that's going to piss Foodie off. And what was she saying? Because he asked her, he goes, so why did you do all this stuff? She said, I was trying to protect my friend. Foodie. Foodie. That was the person she was protecting. I knew it. She goes, why do I have to apologize to him? I loved watching her. Like, because yesterday she was like, he doesn't know who he's dealing with. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that to him. And then today, running through the house crying. I'm like, shh. I thought you didn't want your kids to know about any of this. all shit leads back to Foodie, who, you know, faking her health arc, right? Because there ain't a clinic in the world that wouldn't have sent her to the hospital, right? Bullshit. Anyway, she's done it before. Whenever she's done bad things and people are after her, she goes straight to the hospital. She's done it over and over and over and over and over. And then she's sitting there in her makeup and her filters on and her hijab, just talking about how her life has changed since that moment when she had the health scare. And all the things she's going to do in life now are going to be positive. Nice try, Foodie. Nice try. We know your game. And now your bestie, your henchman, just folded like a lawn chair. She ain't even allowed on the internet anymore, Foodie. Oh, and then Marty did put a warning out again. And let all you beezers be warned. You're next. Keep it up. Keep sending her money. Keep supporting her. You're next. I go, holy shit. No, Tiggs. She'll be going online behind his back. Yep. Funko Fester has an 8-minute video of the highlights of Marty's stream. It was the best. It was the best thing I ever saw. That house was chaos. And Marty's all cool as a cucumber. She can't stay off the YouTubes. Are you kidding me? Mr. Moo knows everything. He always has. She was protecting Golden Girl. That's her friend. Oh. And Foodie. Because Golden Girl's a Foodie stan. If she comes back after this, she's crazier than I thought. Ain't that the truth? Well, if Golden Girl's a good person, she'd be smart and step away from the limelight because Marty's eyes are on all of them. Marty was playing therapist. It did wear him down. He was literally being a mediator between Mr. Moo and Miss Moo. Yeah, Missy Moo. Yeah, he's got his eyes on all the beezers. He already put the warning out. And I said, you know what? For all the dirty shit they've done, and then Missy Moo folds. Really, Missy Moo? Foodie's folding. You can't see it. She was shook. Now we got a heart or high blood pressure arc. But they didn't put her on any meds, so there's that. She'll be fine, people. Nothing Burger King can't fix, or 6 pounds of rice. I hope Marty is like, the things you guys have done to people behind the scenes, that's not YouTube. That is just affecting kids, and you know what? You're just bad. And speaking of bad, Kaya didn't go live today. For all the people that supported her, she didn't have the balls to go live. I thought she was a G. Why didn't she go live? My guess is she's going to go live. If you ever see her again, she's going to go live and say, I left him. Well, you're going to have to prove it, because if you didn't, holy shit, go get a job. You know what I'm saying? And so people are in there leaving comments under Kaya, where are you? Where are you? So none of us have a voice. None of us. Okay, great. Thanks. Sucked. But will you believe she leaves him? Really? Nobody even knew he existed for 10 years. So what's going to make you believe the guy's gone? Katie, she was talking about she's having a scope. Not surgery, but I don't know if she'll have to go to surgery, if she still has ulcers. I have no idea. I think Kaya's waiting for things to settle down, absolutely. But obviously she don't know girl world very well. I don't think Kaya will leave him either. She said she won't leave him. She said she chose this lifestyle and she loves him. And she's voluntarily with him. So there's that. Can you imagine when Marty has to get a hold of Foodie Beauty? She already said what she said about selling kids. It's not about anyone but her. There you go. That's why I said if she lies about leaving the guy, she's stupid. She shouldn't do that. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, people in this Foodie Beauty can't even recover from animal abuse, okay? Let alone all the other shit she's done. So nobody's gonna really recover from being part of a child pandering. What were all the charges? Kidnapping, because the person lived with them, or him, lived with him. Now, there's parts of me that go, huh, how did he rescue Kaya when he got out of prison? Did she know him before prison and waited for him? Not quite sure. Don't know, don't care. She'll probably try to say she's single. Not gonna buy it. No. But people, yeah, the girl world doesn't usually let that shit go. Could be just Shannon. People have speculated that she works too for him. Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, it shows a lot about people when they can be okay with that. And I'm even thinking, if Kaya could stand on her own, which if she's been groomed since she was young, chances are she can't, or she's in fear. She's had the fear instilled in her that she can't be alone, or she's probably never gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I do feel sorry for kids that get into that part of the world because they see no other way of living, because they're promised that they'll be taken care of, and yet they're handed off to grown men to be abused. And then all the money that comes into that, and she's enjoying vehicles and jewelry and nails, and it's sickening. Knowing where the money's coming from makes me sick. Now, it'd be different if, because of the life she lived, she saved girls on the street and made that her life's mission. That'd be different. But it seems like she chose the lifestyle. Like she said, this is a lifestyle that's chosen. Okay. Yay. Yay for you. Makes my skin crawl too. Yeah. Yeah, that's some devil money, is it not? Exactly. Children do not want to be in that lifestyle. They're forced. Yeah, it won't change. I don't think that situation would change, because he's like, what do you guys got a problem with? What? This is my gig. I've been doing it 15 years. He wouldn't even answer. As soon as he was asked if he's still doing it, Kaya jumps in, interrupts him. We've been together 12 years, kind of shit. And I'm like, he didn't get to answer the question. Damn. Yeah, can you imagine? If Kaya's the one that was supposed to make those girls feel safe or whatever's happening now, don't care. Just get away. Go away. There was no remorse. That was the worst part. He was even asked. She didn't even have remorse. Neither one of them. Yeah, she said she didn't want to have children. Oh, well, that's a good thing. Maybe it's because of the guy you're with. That'd be my guess. Yeah, it's weird. She's like with a guy that's obese, and she's been talking about Chantal's obesity for how many years? Yeah, he said no remorse for any of them. Any of those, he called them people, persons, because he couldn't say child. Yes, I know, Diana. It is sick. I've been wondering about those girls too. Sick. I didn't watch it. Did he even say he was a... No, Sandra. No. He has no remorse. Never said whether he's still doing it or not. And then there's some questionable, like, businesses that don't exist, but they generate money kind of shit. I don't know. I didn't even look into that. Yeah, he admitted maybe... No, a few. He said a few, not two, that were minors. Yeah, listen. He said they had pimps before me, and they have pimps after me. That's what he's pissed about, because they got a new pimp. But, so you're going, how many years are we talking here, bud? And you don't go to prison for 17 and 18-year-olds that are technically able to give consent. So how old were they? People are saying anywhere from 14 to 16. I don't know. I know he said they were 17 and 18. I'm like, 18's a consenting adult. You can join the military. Nice try. And then Kaya said, there's no victims. Well, the judge disagrees with that. Put him to prison. So I guess there was a victim. He was just mad because she showed up with her pimp to testify against him. So I can't even imagine what would have come out of her mouth if he wouldn't have pled guilty. Right? He was bragging. He's like, what's the problem? Kaya loves her YouTube channel. What's your people's problem? Because I don't give a shit what any of you think. That was his whole attitude. Yes, I know, Thea. That's why I never took out a PPP loan. They took two out, one on each LLC. And I didn't do that because the taxpayers have to make that up. Yeah, I know. Tennessee. Yeah, he was sentenced to 10 years. He did 5 because he pled guilty. And then he tried, just in February. Because I think somebody was threatening to out all this after they found out she had a YouTube channel. And in my opinion, it is somebody that can't stand either one of them. It isn't anyone from YouTube, I don't think. They got the information from somebody, but I think it's somebody in their real life. Not Chantal, but I think somebody in their real life. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, so in February, now we already knew she was starting to get paranoid. It was weird. People were talking about it. I never saw it because I don't watch her like that because I couldn't take it really. I mean, whatever. She was funny, but you had to get through all the roundabout talking, right? So anyway, in February, he tried to appeal his lifetime on the registry. And I think they did that in February because her channel, they knew it was coming out. And he was trying to get himself off the registry. But it got denied. Yeah, he tried to expunge his own, past. But when you're on the registry, you're on for life. You're not above anything. What channel came in and said what name? Yeah, it was 2005. And they were in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, that was funny, though. The turning of the light on and off. It was denied. She said, why'd you say that name? And freaked out. On one of her live streams? Where? Because they're all up. Well, yeah, I don't know what. Maybe back then you're on it for 25 years, or I don't know. She knew someone that came in and she screamed, oh. Yes, Kaya's completely blowing off all her supporters. Her promise to go live and explain everything today, she's blowing it all off. TikTok, it's midnight. Sunday's almost over. In 1 more minute, Kaya. So I'm just saying she didn't do it. What was the age of consent in 05 in Nevada? How the fuck would I know? Nor do I care. He went to prison. So the judge said, that's a child. Just Shannon, you know you can request a tape of that phone call when Moo was talking to Akron and hear what was said when muted on the live for $13. Oh, there you go. Yeah, didn't he get her a YouTube necklace with her name on it? He was, he was starting to taste that YouTube money. But somebody she knew wasn't going to let that happen. Or maybe part of the, a victim. Maybe somebody, maybe there's some active shit going on. Just saying. It's your birthday, Alex. Happy birthday. He did. And she said a friend got it for her. She never wanted to introduce him. Accidentally, remember she said her brother, you could hear her brother, but she was getting like nervous. It was weird. I'm like, why would you be nervous? Your brother's there. Tell your brother, say hi. It wasn't her brother, it was him, wasn't it? It was him, wasn't it? Wasn't no brother staying with her. Yep. Because that's when shit just got nutty after that. 16 was the age of consent. So you have to know that this child was younger than 16. A child. The brother-in-law put a statement out. You don't think there was a grandma there either? She's been nervous, yeah. Yeah, and she's made it sound like her brother was there for protection. Just a bunch of lies. You know what? Let's get rid of the liars. Let's get rid of, like, I wish King Marty was, it didn't take but 2 days. Missy Moo's now grounded from the internet and the YouTubes. You know what I'm saying? And now he's got his eyes back on Foodie. Back on Foodie. And it's like, I don't really care about the liars. Some people lie to protect like private things, I suppose. I don't know. It's the big lies, okay? And it's the nefarious shit. It's the scum bucket. Like you can't have an opinion, or if like you have to be somebody on the YouTubes that has nothing to lose. Right? Nobody should have to live like that on the YouTubes. Nobody should have to ever live on the YouTubes like you need to be scared of losing it all if you have an opinion. Fuck this woke shit. Everybody should be able to say whatever the hell they want. I'm so tired of the whiny shit. And then, like Perfectly Imperfect didn't deserve that. T and Sass didn't deserve that. Just Breezin' didn't deserve that. Right? Just Shannon don't deserve that. And it's like you get these evil people like Foodie Beauty, and they just want to destroy you because they suck, you know? And then you got Missy Moo who's willing to do it with her. I hope Marty goes after every single one of them that keep doing this shit. You should be able to say whatever the hell you want. And if I got to build an army, I'll build a freaking army. It's not right. Yeah, maybe she got her ass beat after that disaster of a live stream. He obviously didn't let her go live today and talk about it together, right? He didn't care. Let's do this. He goes, I'll answer any question you got. But she didn't want to. And she's the one that the supporters that still love her are sitting there waiting. That's bullshit. Yeah, he claims he never touched any. No, you know what he said? That he never graped. And I'm like, well, there's a lot of things in the gray area around that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kaya did take away your ability to make an educated decision. When you're waiting for the flames to go out, you've got people madder than hell when you made a promise. You don't break promises. You either turn that channel off or you fire up that freaking live. 10 years you built that base. They deserve what you promised them. But whatever. You know, a con is always a con, I suppose. There's some shitty stuff right there. I got a chihuahua by my ankles. Underage can't give their consent. Exactly. Oh, and can't even imagine that you'd go, pretty please, little girl that I'm selling to grown men and drive and pimp cars off of. You get up there in that hotel room. Oh, you don't want to? Okay, sweetheart, let's go home and have some hot cocoa. Yeah, that's how it goes. They weren't victims. Mm-mm. Yeah. Idiots. Yeah, how you gonna sell that story to people with a fucking brain that raised their daughters and prayed to God they never met anyone like your man? And it's not true. Not all of them wanted that lifestyle. A lot of, how many young girls are missing every day? Just disappears. Night, Alex. How many disappear and put into that lifestyle? Remember the one girl got off the cruise ship in Aruba? They ain't seen her since, but somebody swears they've seen her in one of those videos, like all out of it, in this room with a bed. I'm telling you. So don't say that they chose it. There are so many missing. That one girl over there at the game with her dad, went to go to the bathroom, got lured out, drugged, ended up in Oklahoma. Already been through it. Already been through it. Do you see what I'm saying? So stop with that bullshit. Yeah. You hear Tiggs? I don't know. I don't watch Skinny Queen Reacts. Why is everybody always asking me about other channels? What do you think I am, the gatekeeper? Ask whoever she hangs out with. And the pimp's got them hooked up. Yep. Yeah, we don't want to hear that. That's some... There's probably not even a story she could tell except for, I left him, help me, I'm scared, I'm in a woman's shelter. That's it. That's pretty much it. And then I'm sure her supporters and everyone will run in and try to get her out of that life. That's about it. Yeah. Yeah, because there are a lot of survivors out there that got rescued from that kind of life. My God, we've seen enough of the crazy shit. Remember the one girl in Cleveland, Ohio? He had her chained upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, She broke free finally after how long? And she's all messed up now. All messed up. She didn't ask for that. There's some dark shit out in this world. And we're going to get them off the tubes. They need to leave the tubes. Nobody wants this darkness in girl world. We're here to have fun. Why you gotta bother your brother? It's bedtime, Tigsy. Go to bed. Pain in my asses. Look at this. Aren't you gonna go to bed? Huh? You need to go to bed, honey. See that, Missy Moo? I got a dog with white fur, and its eyes don't look like your nasty-ass dog. Chicken Schmugget or whatever the fuck its name is. Clean your dog's eyes. You got more things to worry about than the YouTubes. Get those dogs clean. Blah. Oh, okay. You figured out who that was. The chatter who popped in asking if Kaya knew a certain person and she freaked out was somebody named Trisha Loves All. Wow, so somebody must have reached out to somebody and she's like, do you know this person? And she was like, see? Listen, what happens in the dark comes to light, ladies. She feared somebody, don't she? I have a feeling that Kaya has a fearful life, but she can always get away. Just, drive that car you were flexing. What'd she have? Mercedes? Whatever she drives to go buy all her bags of stuff. She could just keep on driving. Yeah, there's dog groomers in Canada, Missy Moo. Go get your dog cleaned. They look nasty. Yeah, or that truck with the $6,000 rims that you boasting about. Just keep driving. No, she didn't go live. Of course not. She said she chose the life and she's not being held captive or anything. Everybody was saying she had Stockholm Syndrome. But she said, no, I don't. I choose this life and I love this man. And I'm not... She's not remorseful. So there you go. End up. Kaya's done. Bye. Seriously. What's in the water in Canada? I don't know. But they all found the YouTubes, did they not? But they all came around Foodie Beauty. All of them. Natter, S-Jam, Missy Moo. The Canadians do not recognize any of them. Pete's. Canadian water's full of fluoride. Then why her teeth so yellow? 439-pound pimp. Yeah. No reform. Yeah, no remorse, no reform. Yep. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Everybody will be fine. There's plenty of reactors out there. Jessica Messica goes live all through the middle of the night because she doesn't like... She sleeps in the day, I guess. She doesn't like the nighttime. Possibly Cherie. Do you think she drinks water? That's why Foodie's teeth are not white, because she never drank the water. Yeah, I wonder what her snack of the day was today. Good for you, Tammy K. Be a survivor. None of us knew. Just Shannon. Nobody knew. Nobody. Nobody knew. Mustard Skittles. No, Jen, no fear. Thank you for the super chat. I work a lot in the summer and can only listen here and there, but just wanted you to know I appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I only watched her once and got a bad vibe and dipped. I never got a bad vibe off of her. And let me tell you why. Because I don't care what she says in front of that man that has no soul, no spirit, and absolutely no light behind those eyes. Let me tell you that. He don't give a fuck. This is his life. He don't know what's wrong with all ya. Kind of reminds me of when you meet, not the devil, but you know what I'm saying. Someone who just gives no fucks. He's that. Kaya gives fucks, okay? And she's definitely chose a life where she's never going to have that independence that she tried to have on YouTube because she chooses the life. Now, I don't know whether it's one of those gang things where once you're in, you can't get out. I don't know. But if you are, you should never start a YouTube channel and get all these housewives, mothers, SA survivors, people who went through that lifestyle and barely survived it, all wrapped around you, and then let out your dirty secret, and now they feel betrayed once again. You just don't do that. Yeah, it could be blood in, blood out. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm just saying that she knew that going into her YouTube channel. Should have put it right on the table. Here's the life I live with this man, and you either follow me or you don't. Wouldn't you appreciated that? But when you're conned, it tells a whole different tale. You know what I'm saying? She said he never did drugs, but lived that life. Yeah, well. And I'm like, how old was she when he saved her? Saved her. Nah, I never looked at her music playlist. My God, you barely got me to watch one of her live streams. It's all sick, yeah. But, you know, the social media can bring people out of dark corners for a buck. We've seen it so many times on YouTube. Yeah, I kind of got those vibes too, but she was bouncing all over the place, you know, grabbing the phone from him. So I don't know. She would have sat there with her mouth shut, right? If I were to get handled vibes. I don't know. She's maybe she's the one that won the pimp. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I just came on here to do a recap of the whole Marty show, and that was gold. Missy Moo, bravo. Bravo. Your performance was epic. Your husband, bravo. The greatest thing is, Marty better never see you on the tubes again. And we all thank the king for that. Next, up to the plate, Foodie. Foodie, he doesn't gonna have sympathy for your fake health arc. He's not gonna buy it. Just like he didn't buy that Missy Moo's in the hospital. Sorry. Sorry. Because any of us that worked in the hospital, we know you wouldn't have just went to a clinic and been sent home. You would have went straight to the hospital for testing. Sorry. Nice try, though. Nice try. Oh, Foodie's still on the radar, yeah. And he once again reminded the Beezers they're next if they keep up this bullshit. So I'm guessing Foodie ain't gonna go live for a while. You hear my dog in the kitchen thinking he's getting a snack at this hour. Where do I see Missy Moo cry? Funkle Fester, I guess, put up a great clip of the crazy, and it was gold. Yeah, I don't give him snacks at this hour because then he'll have to poop, and I ain't going out walking a dog at 12:20 at night. Not happening. 12:20 in the morning. Anyway, I am going to tootle off to bed. Thank you for hanging out. That was gold. Hysterical. Probably the best out of this whole weekend of YouTube. Thank you, Marty. Thank you. Thank you. You, sir, are the king. Good night, everybody.